To a First Coast News exclusive following the guilty plea of a former Jacksonville DEA agent. Former DEA agent Nathan Cohen, who worked in Jacksonville for 12 years, has admitted to taking bribes for a drug kingpin whose operation extended from Florida to California. Tonight, On Your Side's Ann Schindler speaks exclusively with Cohen's former supervisor, who says, in hindsight, there may have been clues about his criminal tendencies.
God, was he doing this when he was working for me?
First Coast News crime analyst Mark Bachman was a former DEA agent, among other things, and at one time was Nathan Cohen's direct supervisor.
Nate was a good agent. I won't say he was a bad agent, but he's a criminal. No doubt about it. He had a criminal mind to him, obviously, that we just didn't see.
In hindsight, he says, there may have been some clues.
I know on one occasion when he worked for another supervisor, he had met with an informant alone, and the supervisor had found out and quickly admonished him for it and said, don't ever do that again.
Shortly before leaving Jacksonville for Little Rock, Bachman says, Cohen left his wife and began dating an exotic dancer.
This is craziness, living this double life.
He's corrupt.
Attorney Curtis Fallgetter says about 10 years ago, Cohen's testimony helped convict one of his clients.
In my case, I felt like he was not honest with my client. And in hindsight, seeing the fact he's taking bribes, it reinforces my belief.
That case doesn't fall into the time frame of Cohen's admitted criminal activity, but Fallgetter says other cases may merit a second look.
Some of the defendants who are being prosecuted by him might want to have a second look at whether or not they're entitled to some relief.
Cohen faces up to 15 years in prison, though the plea deal suggests he may get closer to 3.
Me, throughout a 35-year career, have been involved in the arrest and conviction of 4 law enforcement officers, 2 sheriffs, Nassau and Baker County, both of them involved in drug activity. The worst thing is having to put somebody in jail that's in law enforcement, but it's also the best thing because we police ourselves.
Ann Schindler, First Coast News, On Your Side.